just be yourself. Just be your true self. Because you're going to realize that when you're being your real self, your true self, the universe will naturally flow through you because you're acknowledging who you are as an eternal being and the ancient being of the world of many secrets and many hidden, you know what I mean, mystical truths, you know what I mean? So become your true self daily, letting it, run through your bones, run through your mind, because human beings are omnipresent. They are of the great void. And I'm telling you, like, I be looking at the weather, not to jump off the subject, but I look at the weather, like it looks all hazy and cloudy out, like it want to rain. And as soon as I get on the camera, the sun come out and the clouds fade away. Now tell me that ain't because of the true power of human beings, man. We are the weather, we are everything outside of us. I'm like, wow, son, it's crazy. But back to the subject. Be your true self. And don't care about what your social group or the people you hang out with daily think about you, because you're going to realize that they represent the ego. They represent all the worldly different thought forms of life, you know what I mean? And they want you to stay contained inside of a certain way of thinking so you can constantly feed the ego. And the ego hates change. So when human beings move into a different form of thinking or a different form of consciousness, the ego fights for its survival by keeping you contained. So say, you know what I mean, you want to go and listen to rap music when you know that all your friends listen to rock and roll or listen to jazz, or, they listen to, what I mean, that hard rock and stuff like that. Oh man, what are you listening to rap for, man? You know what I mean? You're changing on us. You're changing on us, Derek, man. We don't like you anymore, man. We're just not. We're not feeling you anymore, man. That's the ego trying to keep you contained, and you got to realize what's going on outside of you. And when you begin to, think more outside of who you truly are and who you truly used to be, you start to see weird things. Everything outside of you starts to occur different. You go to sleep and everything. You might see a guy mowing the grass at 3 in the morning. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? A guy cutting the grass at 3 in the morning. I guess my consciousness is really changing. You know what I mean? So I think most of us just gotta, step further outside of the box. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You should never care what people think about you or anything, you know what I mean? Like I say, the lower self wants to keep you contained in all the things that you do in life, because the ego knows that when you change your way of thinking, it outgoes the old and in comes the new, like I always say. But yeah, I'll be back on the camera. I gotta drop a couple more videos, man. You know what I mean? Because my mind be going all crazy, son. It's all crazy, you know what I mean?